Breaking news, retired Portuguese legend Pepe has been appointed by Manchester United's board as interim manager till the end of the season. The former Real Madrid defender recently acquired his coaching license and has little to no experience about managing. A negative reaction has been what the historic club's fans have expressed in front of the training facility. All this to say that Mr. Pepe has a lot to prove, as the fans find it hard to believe he's the solution to taking the red side of Manchester back to a UCL spot.
It's Pepe's first day as Man United manager, and he's going to have to be quick with his decisions here, as he has less than 7 months to give Ineos hope of a bright future. Pepe starts to analyze the team, and he realizes that things can actually click here. With the likes of highly rated striker Benjamin Sesko, club hero Bruno Fernandes, and homegrown Kobe Mainoo, a 4-4-1 setup is what Mr. Pepe believes will work best. The likes of Sen Lamens and Matthias de Ligt show that they have a bright future with the team, but Manuel Ugarte, Mazraoui, and a few others do not seem to impress him that much. Manchester United's first game under Pepe is against Aston Villa, and this game gives him the chance to test his formation. And Manchester United's first game with the Real Madrid legend kicks off. It's pretty early into this match, but the Reds of Manchester are the ones dominating so far. The passes are smooth, the players are creating chances for themselves, and it looks like Pepe's tactics are working after all. Not so long after, Aston Villa starts to bypass our backline more often. Man United are starting to play like the tortured ones now, as they find it difficult to build from the back. And that was a close one there. And to make this match worse, Lenioro commits a foul that leads to a penalty. I really thought that the Red Devils would finish this game strong, looking on the way they started. After a goal like this, things do not seem to be going their way anymore. Man United continue to try their luck, and the flowers should go to Cunha here, as he has been relentless throughout the game. That effort won't be rewarded though. After Cunha's attempts, Man United are not getting any breathing space anymore. And the game will end this way. A disappointing start to Pepe's takeover, and the backlash in social media after the game doesn't make things better. Now it's time for United to face City. Pepe still wants to test his 4-2-3-1 lineup, but this is a game that will really turn things around if the team wins. And here it is. Man United versus Manchester City, an English classic. Hopefully it goes United's way, because if it doesn't, things will start to get really bad. So the game kicks off with Manchester City having more of the ball, and they really want to capitalize on their chances here. It's later into this game, and things don't seem to change that much from the beginning, as City still have the edge. And at one moment, Man United came close to their destruction. The halftime would come, and while City, the dominant side so far in this game, decide to rotate, Pepe is still happy with the current setup for the second half. Omar Mamouche would come up later in the game, and things would change for Man United from this moment. 68 minutes into the game, and the Egyptian puts the blue side of Manchester ahead in the derby.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that.
Pepe looks pissed, but he doesn't seem to be cautious with his decisions that led to this in the first place. Man United's suffering will continue as Amad Diallo makes a silly tackle that gets him sent off. The suffering isn't done though, as Mamouche puts in a second one for Manchester City later on in the game. A third goal for Man City will make things worse for Man United, and if you thought this was it, It's not, because Man United would get dunked as well against Crystal Palace a few days later.
That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 3 losses under Pepe, Man United don't look like an improvement from Interim, and rather, they continue the bad form as they are now 20th in the league table. By the way, if you're still watching to this point, I want you to like this video and subscribe to this channel because I have some exciting projects coming up that you would not want to miss. What you're watching is just a glimpse of what I've planned for this channel, so please do me a favor and click that subscribe button.
Man, the boys are really finding it difficult to understand my current tactics. I really need to act fast if I don't want to lose my job. I really need to act fast.
It's Pepe's 4th match with Man United, and our man has finally decided to make a change, as he's trying a new formation. 4 minutes into this game, and United's players are connecting very well despite being away from home. Everton are trying to attack, but United's defense is like a rock. The Red Devils continue to play with confidence. It's truly surprising. Perhaps the new formation and tactics from Pepe was all the team needed after all. Man United end the first half with a good data, and surely if they continue like this, it won't be too long before we see the first goal under Pepe. The match resumes and Man United continue to dominate. And Man United counter-attacks here for the first time in this series. And oh, that was a close one. Surprising how a player of his caliber missed that.
Cracking ball. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield.
Great long ball, and Man United striker Benjamin Sesko has a chance to be the first to score under Pepe here, and he delivers.
He scores!
Hopefully things can start to kick off in the positive side from now on. Later on, Man United tried to get a second goal, but it's always easier said than done.
There's the shot!
The game comes to an end, and for the first time in a very long time, the Manchester United community are saying positive things about their club.
United have held on.
Hopefully the positivity will continue as Man United face Bournemouth at home. The game commences and Man United seem to dominate once again against the Cherries. We've had most of the ball and it looks like we're the ones likely to move the net in this fixture.
Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Bournemouth are trying their luck, but we seem to deal with everything they throw our way. We continue to give the Bournemouth defenders problem, and a goal is surely a knock away.
Big chance!
Manuel Ugarte is also proving to his coach that his time at Old Trafford might not yet be over, as he's contributing positively in the defense line and even in the attack. And at the 52nd minute, I wish we finally be granting.
He has found a way through. And the finish! He scored!
The skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the...
The team is starting to look promising now as we keep attacking to get our second. And less than 15 minutes left, Cunha scores what already looks like the goal of the season. It's not hard to say that Matheus Cunha has been a lifesaver for the Red Devils, and despite not playing in his natural position, he has proven to be a versatile weapon for Man United. The game will be finalized not long after. Up next, Man United have Chelsea, and after Ugarte's impressive performance in the recent fixture, Pepe decides to include him in the starting 11. A victory against the Blue Lions will significantly boost our position in the league table, so this is one not to mess up. Early into the game, and Man United are playing under calm spirit here, as the ball is well distributed. Even though it's almost halftime, both parties have been pretty equal offensively, and finding the back of the net has been a challenge. But 3 minutes before the end of the first half, we get our first in this important meeting.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection.
The second half comes around and Man United continue to dominate.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away.
Truth being told, Chelsea did try to give the United defenders some hard times, but our boys got our back. Man United continued to torment the Blue Lions, and not so long before the final whistle, and number 9 puts in another one for his club. It's now obvious that Pepe is building something here, and if everything goes well, he might get the job permanently. This victory pushes Man United out of the bottom 3, and the future is looking bright for the Red Devils once again.
Good to see you, Mr. Pepe. I'm assuming you got my message.
When I got your message, sir, I had to show up as I knew it was something important.
That's very professional of you, Mr. Pepe.
Thank you very much, Sir Ashworth.
Now let's get down to why I message you. The winter transfer window is coming, and you and I know that the Premier League is a very competitive league, and that includes the transfers.
Which is why I believe the club needs to act fast in order to get the boys we need, sir.
I understand your goal, Mr. Pepe, and I advise you to apply your strategy, but you'll have a limited budget to do that. The club is currently investing in other areas like a new stadium, so I'm sorry, but you and the rest of the staff are going to have to find other ways to raise the funds, and I won't stop as well. I hope you understand, Mr. Pepe.
How much are we talking about here, sir?
A little over 100 million. And it's obvious that's not going to be enough, especially with the current market, which is why I'll need your help.
I'll see what I can do, sir.
Hello?
Amanda, inform the rest of the group. We have a serious matter to discuss next week.